We have more time for negotiations.
ICE is out of control right now. The American people know it, and ICE clearly needs to be reined in.
Okay, so you just heard from House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries seemingly avoiding if he will allow the Democrats to vote for a short-term continuing resolution, that in order to avoid yet another shutdown. So for more on this, we are now joined by Illinois Congresswoman Mary Miller. Ma'am, good morning. Your initial thoughts on Hakeem Jeffries there, seemingly completely avoiding the question that was asked?
Well, the Democrats were the ones that facilitated the invasion of our country for votes, and they are not going to, without a fight, allow us to remove these criminal, illegal aliens. And that's what this is all about. And he and the rest of the Democrats are willing to sabotage American safety in order to keep their status quo and keep their power. That's what this is all about. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and the last shutdown last fall was all about health care for illegals.
Yes.
Yes, and funding for the Department of Homeland Security will actually run out this Friday, which is February 13th, unless a deal is made to avert this. So a House Appropriations Subcommittee will meeting tomorrow to discuss the potential effects if funding lapses. Okay, officials from the Secret Service, FEMA, Coast Guard, and TSA, they're all listed as witnesses here, and they could be affected if funding is not secured for this department. Ma'am, do you think a deal will be made in time?
They are in this for the fight because they want to hang on to power. This is all about the Democrats getting votes. And this isn't just political. This is dangerous. Like you say, it jeopardizes airport security, disaster response, funding the Coast Guard, and basically border security for all Americans. They don't care about Americans. And in my state, I have a clown for a governor, Governor Pritzker, and he prioritizes illegals and criminals over the citizens of Illinois.
Yeah, it's obvious, and it's really, really sad to see. I do want to shift gears while I have you. So with midterms approaching, President Trump has now called for Republicans to nationalize elections and then pass the SAVE Act, of course. So what is your reaction to President's wishes there when it comes to nationalizing elections? And honestly, my next question to you, ma'am, is why are the Democrats so against passing the SAVE Act and ensuring elections are fair?
Yeah, well, I think that this issue about requiring a voter ID and proof of citizenship and funding the DHS, they're tied together. It is all about votes for the Democrats. And I personally wouldn't call it nationalizing the elections. The states are still going to be in charge of the manner and time and place of their elections and securing their voter rolls. But we're just ensuring that the elections are fair and that only U.S. citizens are voting in the elections. It is complete common sense. They are lying about people not being able to get IDs. I can tell you in Illinois, even illegals have IDs.
Yeah, it is so easy to get an ID. And I know we've almost made it a joke at this point, but just to get a Costco card, you need an ID. I'm curious, have you heard any seemingly even valid point that the Democrats have made to not pass the SAVE Act here? Because I have not heard one.
No, they make ridiculous comments like rural people cannot get IDs. It's highly offensive to us. And, they're just grasping at straws for power. They have terrible ideas. Their ideas are not about the safety of American citizens, protecting our freedom and our opportunities. They are all about destroying those things so they can hang on to power.
Yeah, it's again very obvious.